Namaste everyone. Here we are going to discuss solution of some test, or you can say worksheet. This is from topic called linear equation into variable for 9th standard. Now first problem, which of the following pair is a solution of equation 2x minus 3y equal to 7, right? Which of the following pair is a solution of equation 2x minus 3y equal to 7. So how you decide which one of this is solution? You will put the values, you put like here in the first option, you will put 5 in place of x and minus 1 in place of 3, and you will check what solution you are getting. So here if you see min 5, if I put 5 in place of x, so I will get 10 and minus 1. So the first answer we will get is 10 minus 3 into minus 1, it becomes plus 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13. So this 5 comma minus 1 is not a solution. Then we check with 1 comma 5. Now when I put 1 in place of x and 5 in place of y, again I will not get the solution. When I put 0 comma 2, so in place of x when I put 0 and in place of y when I put 2, it become 0 minus 6. Now 0 minus 6 is also not 7. So all the three equations, all the three values are not the solution. So what is your answer? None of these is your answer. When the problem is of 1 mark, okay, directly by checking the options you can write, okay, or else if you are doing some calculation, then show that calculation in your answer. The second question is, the graph of y is equals to mx is a straight line. Option is parallel to x-axis, parallel to y-axis, passing through origin and coincides. Now here y is equals to mx. Okay, you can check this solution by drawing graph for y is equals to mx. Now you don't know the value of m, so for example you can take any value for m. Let us take, let m is equals to 2. Okay, so your equation will become y is equals to 2x. Now y is equals to 2x. To plot this y equal to 2x, what we will do? We will find few values of x and y which will satisfy this equation. So when I will take x as 0, the value of y will also be 0. When I take x as 1, the value of y is 2, and so on. So you can take any number of solution. Now you draw the graph. Now here x-axis, on left hand side you can mark as x dash, this is y, and here you can mark y dash. Now I will take few points like 1, 2, 3, 4 along x-axis. Similarly 1, 2, 3, 4 along y-axis. Now 2 points which I got is, one is 0 comma 0. So this origin is your 0 comma 0. You have this 1 point, and then 1 comma 2. So along x-axis 1 and along y-axis 2, you will get one more point. Like this you can obtain few more points, and when you join you will get a line like this. Okay, so this is solution for y is equals to 2x. Okay, so I have taken y is equals to 2x. You can try for y equal to 3x or 4x or 5x, like that. Now what do you say about this line? Okay, now again come to your options. Is it parallel to x-axis? No. Is it parallel to y-axis? No. Is it passing through origin? Yes, it is passing through origin. So your answer will be passing through origin. Now the next question is, which of the following is not a form of linear equation into variable? Which of the following is not a form of linear equation into variable? So for linear equation into variable, okay, the general form is ax plus by plus c equal to 0, where both a and b at the same time should not be equal to 0. Any one of them can be 0. So here first equation is your equation. Which of the following is not a form of linear equation. So the first is a form of linear equation, second is also a form, third is also a form, because here one term is 0 but other term is not 0. But here fourth option, which is 0x plus 0y plus phi equal to 0, this is not of the form of linear equation into variable. So your answer will be this D option. So D option you will mark as correct, because here you have to find which of the following is not a form of linear equation. So rest they are not the solution, only 0x plus 0y is your required solution. Fourth question is the graph of linear equation 4x equal to 5 is a line parallel to. Now 4x equal to 5, if you remember 4x plus 5 equal to 0, I simplify this and I will get what we will get? We will get 4x equal to minus 5, and this gives us x equal to minus 5 upon 4. Now x equal to minus 5 upon 4, this is a line parallel to y axis, right, and passing through minus 5 upon 4 comma 0. So here you must have some point called minus 5 upon 4, and from this line the line will pass, but this line is going to be parallel to y axis. So any line which is of the form of x equal to something is always parallel to y axis. So here in our case we have the graph of linear equation 4x equal to 5 is a line parallel to, what we will say, that it is parallel to y axis. Frame the linear equation in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 by using the given values of a, b, c as a equal to minus 2, b equal to 3 and c equal to 4. So when you take a equal to minus 2, b equal to 3 and c equal to 4, what equation you can create? Okay, so first let us delete this part. Okay, and here we will solve. So question is, which of the following is not, that is done. Frame the linear equation in the form of ax plus by plus c equal to 0 by using the value of a, b and c. So the value of a which I have to use, value of a I have to use is minus 2, value of b I have to use is 3, value of c I have to use is 4. So therefore equation, your equation is of the form ax plus by plus c equal to 0, that is in place of a you can write minus 2x plus 3y plus 4 equal to 0. Okay, you can write equation like this, or you can say equation you multiply each term by minus 1, so you will get 2x minus 3y minus 4 equal to 0. So both are the correct answer. Draw the graph of linear equation 2x plus 3y equal to 12 and find the point where it cut the x-axis and y-axis. So you have to draw the graph, and from that you have to find the point where it is cutting x-axis and y-axis. Okay, so first let us write the equation. Your equation is 2x plus 3y equal to 12. This is your equation. Now what you will do, you will find at least 2 or 3 solution and then plot it on the graph paper. Okay, x, y, and we have to check where it is cutting x-axis. So if I take x as a 0, okay, so I have 3y equal to 12, that gives me y equal to 4. When I take y is equals to 0, so I have this 3 by 0 and 2x will become 12, so x will become 6. When I take any other value, say let us take y is equals to 2, so this is 3 to the 6, this 6 will go on that side, 12 minus 6 is 6, so 2x is 6, so x will become 3. Okay, so 0, 4, 6, 0 and 3, 2 are the required solution. So on graph paper we draw x-axis and y-axis, and then we put few points as it is given here. Along x-axis we have 0, 6, 3, so better I will mark like 2, 4, 6. Okay, in your graph paper you can mark 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 like that. Here along y-axis also I will mark as 2 4. Okay, for simplicity. Now 0 comma 4, so along x-axis 0, y-axis 4, so you have one point here. Then along x-axis 6 and along y-axis 0, you have one point here, and along x-axis 3 and along y-axis 2, so you have one point somewhere here. Now if you are using scale, proper scale, and you are doing it on the graph paper, then all the 3 points will lie in a straight line. So you will draw this graph. So this is one part of your answer. Give the geometric representation, draw the graph of linear equation 2x plus 3y equal to 12. So you have drawn the graph and find the point where it cut the x-axis. So check where it is cutting the x-axis. So you can write from the graph कि the graph cuts x-axis at what is the point 6, 0. And in the same way you can write the graph cuts y-axis at the point, what is this point? This point is 0, 4. Okay, and this point is 6, 0. Okay, kindly note the x coordinate and y coordinate properly. First place is always for x coordinate and the second place is always for y coordinate. So you will write in that order only. Now the next question, give the geometric representation of 2x plus 1 equal to x minus 4 as the equation in one variable and as the equation in two variable. So here I will again rub this question. Now kindly note the time also. Okay, how much time we have taken so far? It is 12 minutes, right? And I am doing this problem slowly, comfortably. Okay, then also within 12 minutes we reach up to problem 7. Okay, yes, one point is that I am using little bit shortcut method. I am not writing the complete answer, I am just explaining you. But when you write all the steps, then also I hope it should take only 15 minutes or 20 minutes, not more than that, right? Okay, so the next question is, give the geometric representation of 2x plus 1 equal to x minus 4. So first write what is equation 2x plus 1 equal to x minus 4. This is given. First you simplify this. So you have 2x minus x is equals to minus 4 minus 1. So 2x minus x will give you x, and minus 4 minus 1 will give you minus 5. So x is equals to minus 5. Now you have to represent this as equation in one variable and as equation in one variable. So for equation in one variable, what we do? We draw a number line like this, and on this number line, as we have to represent x is equals to minus 5, so let us take origin here. On right side we have 1 2 like that, on left side we have minus 1, this is 0, okay, origin, minus 1 minus 2 minus 3 minus 4 and minus 5. What you have to represent? You have to represent this x is equals to minus 5. So what you do? You will mark this point. Okay, you will mark a circle and you write here x equal to minus 5. This is your representation of the problem in one variable. Now let us show the same thing as in two variable. So for two variable, what we are going to do? For two variable, again we will draw graph. Okay, as we have to represent in two variable, so I will draw graph like this. Now as you see, I am putting more space on this left side. Why? Because I have to take x is equals to minus 5, right? What we have got, x is equals to minus 5. So if I will not write anything on right side and this upper side, no problem. I will write here properly. This is -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5, and x is equals to -5. So the equation x is equals to a is a line parallel to y-axis passing through a. So here I will get a line which is parallel to y-axis. Okay, so I will have a straight line. Okay, so as you use scale, so you can draw it properly. Okay, I have little problem to draw this straight line. So this is your x equal to -5. Now this is your graphical representation in two variable. So when you draw line into variable, then you have x-axis and y-axis. When you draw in one variable, so one line is sufficient. Now let us see the last question. The last question is problem is, if the cost of 8 table exceed the cost of 8 chair, the cost of 5 table exceed the cost of 8 chair by rupees 150, write the linear equation into variable to represent the statement, and the find of cost of 1 table if the cost of 1 chair is 240. Okay, 240 rupees. So what is given? So they have given some comparison of cost of table and cost of chair. So cost of 5 table exceeds, so let us take, let the cost of 1 chair, now from there I will start. I will say let the cost of 1 table is rupees x, and similarly the cost of 1 chair is rupees y. Now see, condition of the problem, 5 table exceeds the cost of 8 chair by rupees 150. So 5 tables cost. Now what is the cost of 5 table? It will be 5x. So I will say that as per problem, or as per the condition in problem, I will say that 5x is equals to 8 chair. So 8 chair means it is 8y plus 150. The cost of 5 table exceeds cost of 8 chair by 150. So 5x is equals to 8y plus 150, or you can write this equation as 5x minus 8y is equals to 150. Both are correct. Now cost of 1 chair is 240. Okay, find the cost of 1 table if the cost of 1 chair is 240. So cost of 1 chair is rupees 240. So therefore y is become 240. So therefore what you can say? You can say that this 5x is equals to 8y. So 8 into y is 240, 8y plus what? 8y plus this 150. So this is 8 into 0, 0, 8 4 the 32, 3, 8 2 the 16, 16 plus 3, 19 plus 150. So 0 plus 0 is 0, 5 plus 2 is 7, 9 plus 1 is 10, and this is 2. So 2070, this is the value of 5x. So therefore what is the value of x? So therefore the value of x is 2070 whole divided by 5. So 5 4s are 20, 5 1s are 5, 2, 20 again, 5 4s are 20. So therefore we will say that cost of 1 table is equals to rupees 414. This is the cost of 1 table, right? Simple question. Okay, now there is one more question. which we have given in option. If the present age of son and father, if the present age of son and father are expressed by x and y respectively, and after 10 years the age of father is 2 times the age of son, write the relation between x and y. Also find the present age of father if the present age of son is 12 years. So the age of father and age of son, it is represented by x and y, right, respectively. Present age of son is x and present age of father is y. So we write that information. What we say? Present age of son. Present age of son. Present age of son is x year and present age of father is y, right? Now after 2 years, as per the condition in problem, I will say that as per condition in problem, we have after 10 years the age of father is 2 times. So after 10 years the age of father will become y plus 10, right? It is y plus 10. Now this y plus 10 is 2 times x plus 10. Write the relation between x and y. So this is relation, but you can simplify this further. Y plus 10 equal to 2x plus 20. Okay, so I can say that y is equals to 2x, this 10 will go on that side, to 20 minus 10 it will become 10. So y is equals to 2x plus 10. Now find the present age of father if the present age of son is 12. So present age of son, that is x is given 12. So I will say that when x is 12, so let us rub this thing. So I will say that when x is 12, y is 2 into 12 plus 10, this gives me 2 12s are 24 plus 10, that is 34. So the value of y is 34. That means the age of father, okay, present age of father is 34 years. So therefore the present age of father is 34 years. Done. So all the problems we have done. Let us see 23 minutes. Okay, as you are writing complete sentences, as you are drawing graph properly, okay, everything you are doing in a proper manner, then it should take 30 minutes or 35 minutes or maximum 40 minutes. That means within an hour you can solve all the problems, as we have given 1 hour to solve all these problems. Total 15 marks problem. So for 15 marks problem, half an hour is sufficient to solve. Now you analyze yourself how much time you have taken to solve all these problems. If you are taking more than half an hour, okay, to solve these problems, then you have to check where you are doing mistake or whether you are not doing proper practice. Okay, so when you know each and every problem very well, it will not take much time to solve the problem. Thank you for watching this video.